Welcome back to the morning show. It's Wise Guy Wednesday, and our favorite mad scientist has some tricks up his sleeve. Thanks for joining us.
The theme today is inertia. Matt Sellin is here to show us how this whole inertia thing works.
Right, and this stuff has been known about for 300-400 years almost. Isaac Newton came up with these laws of motion, and Isaac was born on Christmas Day back in 1647. So he thought of this a long time ago. And the question I asked last week was, how can you pull a tablecloth out from under some dishes? And you can see some tablecloths and dishes here, so you can imagine that's what we're going to do.
And a broom on the other side.
And oh yeah, we'll get to that too. And Jeff Madden of Lodge knew the answer, and he sent it to me. Very good explanation, actually. And the explanation goes something like this. Everything has inertia. Newton's first law, in fact, describes inertia. It says that if something isn't moving, it doesn't want to start moving unless you push on it with some force. And if it is already moving, it'll keep going in exactly the same direction unless a force acts on it. And so that's what the total segments are going to be about today. Okay, and so these dishes are not moving, and if I go ready, set, now, they still didn't move.
Right.
No, okay. No matter how much you encourage
them. Right, and it's like a teenager in bed in the morning. You can't get him out.
The exact same thing.
And so the way that I can get this tablecloth out is I can pull on it.
Is this cooked or raw?
It's raw.
Oh,
we live dangerously here.
Yeah.
If I pull on this, the dishes shouldn't move.
Get up
here.
there.
They're moving, aren't they? Well, here's my cup of coffee, too, so I should put that there. Okay, so I got to pull really quick here. So I'm going to, on the count of 3, and give this a great big yank. 1,
We'll hope this works.
2...
Hey, it was
2.5. 3. There we go. Okay.
Once we were out from under the coffee, I was okay with it.
Now,
you got an egg and a candle
I just didn't pull it far enough the first time.
Okay.
But these things had a lot of inertia. They didn't want to move. You can try this at home, by the way. You shouldn't do the dishes because maybe your mom will get mad. But if you just have a cup, a little coin, and a playing card, you could just knock the card out, and the thing falls right down. And the broom here, we're going to break this egg in the bottom of this cup. I'm going to knock all this stuff out of the way. The egg is going to fall straight down. This is kind of a cool demo. So I'm going to, and the broom is just used to do that. Ready, set. Oh, that didn't look too good. 2, 1, 2.
Oh my gosh!
So inertia doesn't actually necessarily mean motion.
Not at all. Inertia means whatever it's doing, it wants to keep doing that. So if it's not moving, and the egg wasn't moving, it didn't really want to start moving. So I could knock all this other stuff out from under it, and the egg, since it didn't have anything touching it, just fell straight down.
Okay.
That is cool.
It's a little more clear now,
I am so impressed. Okay, but in our next segment, you are...
Oh, in the next segment, we're going to hit Matt with a great big hammer and a lead brick.
You got to stay tuned for that.
Are we drawing straws to see who gets to do that?
I think we're all going to watch that one.
And we're going to spin a glass full of water around in a circle on a little tray that's attached by strings, and so without spilling any water. So that's the other thing.
You can have fun with physics without fire and explosions.
It's more fun with fire.
Yeah, well, right, it is.
Still ahead on the morning show, we're going to take you on a brief trip to a tropical paradise.
And in our Good Housekeeping report, the definition of healthy food is changing, and it can be tough to keep up with the latest news on nutrition.